So I've been lacking in my diet and I don't feel great about it. So I need to make myself more accountable. And how I'm going to do that is by making this video. This is episode 1, and every month will be another episode of me trying to get lean. And the reason why I want to get lean is because summer is coming up and what a great time to be lean. So this is why, and I actually want to get lean. Genuinely, on my mind, I cannot break another promise to myself, and I actually want to get lean. And I struggle with it. I think a lot of people do. But what I struggle with the most is, I don't have much resources right now. My parents buy the groceries. Can't really know exactly what groceries they're gonna get or whatever it is. I'm very limited on that. And during this journey, as a student, we're very limited options. I want to see how possible it is to get lean. Because everybody has an excuse, but I'm not gonna make that an excuse to not get lean because I'm a student. Makes no sense personally for me.
So to actually track my progress, we need to look at different factors. The first one being, of course, my weight. Right now, I weigh 86.4 kg and I weighed in on the 1st of March. The second factor is my physique, and as you can see on the screen is my current physique, and I will show my before and after for each episode. And for this episode I will show my before, which is when I was lean, just to get a bit of reference in this video. And as you can see, I was way leaner back then, and that's where I'm trying to get to. Another factor is my strength, and since my goal is to lose fat and gain muscle, I want either maintain my strength or increase my strength, and I'll be tracking that in each episode. So I picked out 3 exercises in which I'll be measuring my strength, and the first one being for back, the low row machine. And as you can see, what I'm doing in this clip is I'm doing 42.5 kg, and I'm doing this for 6 reps using both of my arms, and then do single rows with 4 reps. For the second exercise is the dumbbell chest press, and I did this with 27.5 kg, and I did it for 6 reps, nearly 7. I almost got it. I don't know why I gave up, but I gave it. Anyways, and lastly, I'm doing the leverage squat, and I did this with 25 kg for 6 reps. That's it for strength. And the last factor is my overall thoughts on how the progress is going, which the diet is included in that. So I'll be talking about what is going right, what is going wrong, and how I am feeling so far.
I do want to try something new. I have lost weight before, so it's not something completely new, but I have done it before. And how I did that was through a normal calorie deficit, with I think it was like 2,000 calories per day, and that worked for a bit. That actually kind of worked, but I kind of bulked up a little bit. I say bulked up, but it was more of an accidental bulk up. Well, not really accidental, whatever. In this video, I want to, this series, I want to try and get lean by using this method called cycling, and that is basically not what you think it is, steroids. No steroids, not cycling like that, but calorie cycling. And what that means is
and as I am explaining it really horribly in my A-roll, I'll be explaining it way better in my voiceover. And basically what calorie cycling is, it's your weekly calorie deficit, and that means you pick a certain number of days where you have a bit higher calories, and then you pick another couple days where you have a bit lower calories. So for example, using myself as reference, basically my maintenance calories is probably around 2,800, and if I ate that every single day, my maintenance calories to stay at the same weight, it's added up to 19,600 calories per week. So with a regular calorie deficit, for example, what I used to do is having 2,200 calories per day for the whole week, which ended up with 15,400 calories. Now, with this calorie cycling, I would actually need to change it around by spreading your calories throughout the whole week and still remaining in that deficit. So you would decisively choose what days you would like to have a higher calorie days and which days you would like to have lower calorie days. Monday, for example, would be 2,000 calories, Tuesday would be 2,000 calories, but Wednesday is actually 2,400, and Thursday is actually 2,000, Friday is 2,400, and same with Saturday, and then Sunday you're back at 2,000 calories. So you're basically having 2,000 calories for 4 days and 2,400 for 3 days. And basically, if you add all that up, it comes to 15,200 calories, which is still the same amount of deficit you would have if you just did 2,200 calories for the entire week. And what this basically means is that fat loss isn't something that happens overnight, it's something that happens over a period of time. So this actually still can help you lose weight no matter what, because you're still having your weekly deficit.
Why I have been lacking so much is because I have the usual calorie deficit of having, 2,000 calories per day. And that doesn't really work because stay consistent on one day and then the next day I fall off. And the cycling actually makes sense for this reason. So I'm going to try out and I'll let you guys know how it is throughout this journey.